Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Dan the Delight proudly brings to you the Final Fantasy VII Remake walkthrough. Now, this is my first time actually playing through this, so you are pretty much getting a live play of the walkthrough. All trophies will be included in this gameplay, so watch throughout and you will get every trophy for Final Fantasy VII the Remake. Now, as you can see, I have cut out the cutscenes just to speed things up a little bit here, but you jump first straight in with a battle, and then you get a nice little cutscene, and then you get another battle where you learn about the different modes in which you can attack. So I'm just going to play through here. To be fair, the first chapter is pretty straightforward. There's not a whole lot that you can do wrong, but there is a pretty cool boss battle at the end which you could have trouble with. So if you was looking to complete that, then that will be towards the end of the mission. But so far, first impressions, great game, completely revamped from the original, as you can see on screen now. But yeah, no complaints. I didn't play the original when it first came out. Played it sometime after, and I don't know if I was in love with it as much as some people that played it when it first came out would have been. However, this remake I am pretty into. So as you can see, we're just taking these guys out here. There's not a whole lot that you can go wrong with here. The first chapter really is about getting to grips with the controls and just learning the ropes, really. Nice little cutscene coming up, I believe. You can collect these chests. They'll give you potions and things like that. We will see throughout the walkthrough that they come in quite handy, just reviving you and giving you extra health when you may need it. And some grenades there. You don't need to use the grenades here, but they will be good for the future. So we just come into a cutscene coming up here, which of course is skipped. So if you did want to watch the cutscene, please feel free to pause the video, and then we will progress through. But just destroying them boxes gives you an item. You don't need to, but I feel like I wanted to. I don't know what's coming at this point, so there could be some tricky enemies coming up. So just playing through here, you talk to him, and then you talk to the big fella. A nice cutscene, and then you are learning how to target opponents. So you get quite a few here. This is also where you can get the trophy for staggering the opponent. So just hit the dog, it will stagger, you get the trophy. Very, very, very straightforward. And you'll have by now the trophy for completing a battle, and you'll get that straight away. But this is also a battle, so you would get it here too. So that's 2 trophies down in only about 3 minutes of gameplay. So not a bad little start there. The trophies all in all aren't too hard to get. There's one for completing the game on hard, which of course is going to probably be quite challenging. You can't actually unlock hard until after you have completed the game once through, so at least you'll sort of know what you're doing by the time that you get to hard. But still, I feel like it will be quite a challenge, but that's good. But all the rest, it should be quite straightforward, I guess. Just finishing them enemies off now, then you go through here, see them running up there, and then you pretty much just have to follow them through. So just destroying these boxes here, see what we get. Probably not an awful lot on the first level, but you just use this elevator here. That will take you straight up to the rest of the gang. Please do tell me in the comment section what you think about the game, what you played so far. I've seen some reviews and they're all very, very positive. I haven't seen much negative at all about this game, so hopefully you guys feel the same way about this. Just carrying on through here, destroy the boxes there, and then I believe we're meant to be trying to get under this little gate here. Don't know how the big fella fit in there, to be honest with you. But then it says, well, you can't, and it goes to a cutscene, and there's these enemies here. So you just defeat the enemies. I like to just hold square, and it does like a stronger attack, so I find that to be quite useful. Just finish that last one off there. There we go. Okay, and then we can proceed through where we was going to try and go through to before. Right, destroy them boxes. Probably not an awful lot to get there, but still, it's not going to take any longer than an extra second to do. We've got some enemies here. Just take these out. Very straightforward. The first chapter, honestly, it shouldn't really cause you any issues, but maybe on hard it will. I'm not sure. I'm quite excited to play hard. There we go. We're going to open this chest up here, see what we get. 2 potions. They come in handy. They revive, I think, 50 of your health, so they're pretty good. Just going to press that button there. You have to hold it. I pressed it the first time round. You have to just hold triangle there, and now this is going to take you to this section here. You want to follow the big group. Follow them down here. You can sprint by clicking the left analog stick. You go to a cutscene, and then you have to talk to the geese on the left hand side just here. As soon as you talk to him, the gate will open a cutscene and some enemies. So we're going to take these enemies out. This is where you learn about abilities. So we're going to use the ability here. I believe. Maybe we don't. We should have done, but we didn't. So just take these guys out. Nothing taxing at all. And that finishes them guys off there. So now that we've finished them off, we're gonna just check around, see if there's any boxes or chests. And nope. So I think we're safe to go ahead with the next area. So we'll talk to the girl. The very meaningful and heartfelt cutscene right there. But we skip through that, and we're on to this next section here. Open the chest up, and now we're gonna use the elevator to get to the other floor. We've got to press the button. I don't know why I went over here. It's not that button. It's the one next to the door that you wanted to go through. So we just press that button there. Cutscene, and then we're in. So right from here, you now can take control of both. So to switch, you just use the right or left arrow button. And you switch to this guy who can take these spots out with his gun. You can't take him out with your sword. Unfortunately, you can't fire the sword and use it as a boomerang. So we're gonna just take control of this guy here. Shoot these guys up. Pretty straightforward stuff. I like using the main character Cloud, so switch back to Cloud, and we're just gonna take these guys out. Pretty simple. Okay, and from here we're just going to check, see if there's any crates or anything. Nope. So we're going to go down them stairs on the left hand side there, and then you will be met with these lasers. So these were a bit annoying for me. The first set are fine, you'll see. We'll just go through them now. But Jessie does her thing, gets straight through. So you just got to time it right, basically. So they turn off and on. I don't know why they would turn on and off, to be honest with you. Terrible security system. However, it makes it very easy, well, fairly easy for us, very easy for you, I'm sure, but I did struggle getting through a couple of these. But I'm just going to check, see if there's any crates, and now we're going to try and get through. So you can see they flash a little bit before they're about to go in, so you can go through there. I got through them ones alright. The first set's okay. It's when you go down the stairs, he can't even get through either. Patience, and then we're through. Right, so check nothing around, and we'll go through there. It's not a case of if you hit one it pushes you through, if you hit one it pushes you back, so it can be a bit annoying if you don't time it quite right. It does damage you slightly as well. These ones are what caused me an issue, because they look like they're about to, look at that, come on. I don't know why I went there, and I went there, almost got caught again, but it sort of teases you, and then, oh, I think you can go through, and again. and again, luckily I did get through that time, and then that one was a bit more successful, but we had a bit of trouble there. And maybe if you do the same, maybe use the potion, you can just press triangle and then go to items for that. So now I get this cutscene with this big fella, Sweeper. So this is probably the hardest battle so far. Still nothing too challenging. Just make sure you don't get hit there, and then just start attacking him, and you'll be able to do the job here quite quickly, I'd imagine. I just kept holding square. So now he is damaged pretty badly, so he's staggered, which means that attacks now do more damage to him. So you can see his health's going down pretty quickly now. And there we go. That's enemy defeated and exploded. Sometimes you get a few items from a fallen enemy. I'm not sure if we did there, to be honest, but fallen enemy nonetheless, so we can continue with the mission. Just see him. I don't know what I'm doing now. I think I was just bored waiting for Jesse to open the door. But you just follow down here. Again, you can sprint. I think holding right trigger can sprint, or just clicking down the left analog stick like you would in most games. Cutscene there. Jump down these ladders. There's a few ladders to jump down. Just follow Jesse basically through. Destroy them boxes. Just see what's there. We have got a boss battle coming up, so if you might need some potions. You see, I use one there just to make sure that I'm not damaged going into the boss battle. Probably a good idea just to do so if you did get damaged. We'll just grab this box as well, just in case. It's not a too testing of a boss battle at all. It's just if you're new to this sort of game, then you might struggle with the controls or whatnot. Just clear out these guys here, just causing you a bit of trouble on the way. I like to use bricks. There's that one up there. I don't know if his name is Brick, to be honest. I think I might have made that up. Brent. That was a B. He looks like a brick wall. So we're just going to clear these guys out now and use him just to get the top one up there. And then we're back to Cloud again. Just follow through the path. There's some more enemies here. Just take them out. They're absolutely a breeze. Okay, and then we jump down this ladder here, and this is going to take us into the final sort of battle that we're going to have to encounter. Didn't mean to climb up again there. So we're both down here now. Just go towards the other section here, where you're going to attempt to plant a bomb. And then a cutscene, and this guy comes out. So this is the main boss. So he is weak to lightning and electricity. So funnily enough, Brent's power is a lightning bolt, which is very handy for us here. So as you can see, Clouds is fire, so you can't really use that. It won't do an awful lot. But we want to swap to Brent, and then he can use the lightning. Just press X and then thunder. Don't know. Thunder? I didn't think thunder. I don't know. I thought it would be lightning. But that is how you get weakened resolve as well. So we get the weakened resolve trophy there. You can use it a couple of times on him just to do extra damage. But once he has been hit with thunder, he is weakened. Then he jumps over here. A little shuffle. You can shoot him, or I was just shooting him until Cloud gets over there and then switch over to Cloud, just to do a bit more damage. And here I wasn't overly sure what to do, and then realised you can get behind him and there is a plug thing on his butt. There's a choke in there somewhere that you can attack, and that will weaken him and take down his defences. So just while he's over there you can use Brent to do his thing there. And then thunder him up a little bit, and that should hurt him quite badly, but we just keep attacking the butt plug. And just keep weakening him down. As I say, it's not too taxing of a boss, to be honest with you. You can just keep powering him. Just make sure you don't get hit. But here I did get bound, which is okay, because it does give you the Bonds of Friendship trophy as long as you free me. So you just have to take control of Brent and just keep shooting him, and then he will drop Cloud, and that is where you get the Bonds of Friendship trophy. So he is staggered now, so more damage will be done to him. They're just going to keep plugging away here. And he's going to get mad. Start breaking things, smashing up the place.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser. So, what do we do? Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
He's going to charge and attack up. I got hit by it, but you can just duck out the way of that. Just dodge. Don't know why I got hit, but yeah, I took over Brent here just while Cloud gets up there. Just shoot him. Every little helps, and then take back over control of Cloud. Now what you want to do here is, well, I used a potion just to be safe. What you really want to do here is do the link there, and that is like a super power. So as you can see, it done quite a bit of damage there. And we're going to thunder him up. He's almost done. And he's going absolutely bonkers.
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
And from here you want to attack his legs. So his legs are the weak area. So if we just attack the left and right leg, I use thunder on the left one there, takes it out, and you just attack the right one. And that is him done. So with him taken out, you can see the building is already starting to fall apart. However, not good.
Shit, the ball!
20 minutes until detonation.
So after that, we just go up this ladder. We've got a 20-minute countdown. It will not take anywhere near 20 minutes to get out of this place. Just climb up the ladder. You just got to basically follow through where you came from. So just keep following Brick around. Brick. We're going to call him Brick for the rest of this series. Is there another game with Brick as a big guy? Is it Borderlands has got Brick as a guy that looks quite similar? Leave a comment in the comment section below if it is.
Not bad.
So just climb back up here where we came from. You have to defeat the enemies annoyingly before you climb up. And Jesse will get crushed. So you just climb along here, just climb left here. her up there, and she should be a-okay.
My hero.
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
Okay, so now that we've done that, we just need to
Come this way.
climb straight across
This must lead us
and
straight to Barry.
follow Jesse down.
I think I see an exit.
And see, we can slide down that one, and we just go across here. We're right near the end now of the first chapter. Now there is 18 chapters, which is, it sounds like quite a big game. I imagine the first chapter is going to be the shortest as well, because it is more just like a tutorial to get you into it.
We're running out of time.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
Just keep following Jesse. It's quite straightforward, this section here.
They're here. Take them
Yeah, a little cutscene there, and you do come to some enemies. You just have to take these out in the same way that you took all the other enemies out in this mission. Nothing too taxing, and then that door will open. Go through the door, follow up the corridor, and you come to another door which will open for you. Now we get another one of these sweeper things. You know how to defeat these. Just keep ploughing away. Use some magic to stagger him, and that is game over for the sweeper basically right there. Maybe use 2 lots of magic. And there we go. So that's him done.
Must have missed it.
So just keep following through, go up these stairs here. There is a chest down there. I didn't get it because I didn't know how long we had left to, if it would be tight of the timings, but we have plenty of time. So if you did want to get that chest, feel free to get that. Just take these guys out here, nothing hard at all. Up the stairs,
Let's go.
around the jolly corner, take these boxes out. Luckily the system there with the bolts has gone. Now these are a new enemy that you'll face. They're a bit quicker than the others, but still they should pose no threat at all really.
Out of my way. Here we go.
Just keep taking these out as quickly as possible. They might be a little bit harder to take out just because they are quick and dodge your attacks, but they won't do much damage to you. And once you've staggered them, they're as good as gone. So after a little scene there, we are taken up to this area here. Take control of Brick, just take out that one up there. Oh, he's already done it for me. Brilliant. And then you just press this button here for this elevator, and this pretty much takes you to the end of the chapter. So I'm going to leave it there with you. You can just watch the remaining of the video, just following through, and then there's a nice little cutscene at the end. So thank you for watching. It's been Dan the Delight. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and stay tuned for the next chapter. Thank you.
Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.